One of the things that was so important and so powerful to me about wishing, especially, is looking at some of the things that are happening in the world. And once I started doing all this research on the science of wishing and realizing like collective wishing rituals, in other words, wishing together among ourselves and wishing for the same thing has been a key driver of survival since the dawn of humanity. And we just need to get back there. We're in this like lower, we can get caught in these lower level energies, but we start wishing together for higher purpose, then we're all having the same vision. And so I'm excited because I know you've got some wishes today. I don't know what they are. So sometimes I surprise myself and say, what are we going to be wishing for today? And it can be something that you're wishing for personally or professionally, right? It can be something related to the things you just talked about. It can be, and then that can be, we can have more than one wish. We can have another one that's maybe something, a wish that I call a wish that ripples, that maybe reaches something that you could wish for, like for all your fans and followers or for all your fellow humanity or whatever. And then maybe we have time for a whimsical wish, something that might seem silly or fun that we can focus on. So where do you want to get started? I'm going to let you guide because you're so beautifully and intuitive and vision and what feels right for you today is for us to do, because we're going to evolve, right? The wish might change and evolve as we look at the science that we can apply to it.
I really like the idea of the wish that ripples. I
Okay.
think that one is so powerful because that has been my mantra for my podcast and for all that I'm doing with my books and everything. And truly, I wish that people will think, people will evolve their perspective, that people will change the way that they see the world, they move through the world, that they admire the world, they love the world, that it really does make a ripple effect that when they interact with one another, it's not about prejudice or statistics and fear and paranoia. It's about how can I be of service? How can I help you? How can we do this together? How can we grow together? How can we learn together? Being that universal student of knowing that my cup is not full, but my cup is halfway empty. So there's always space for me to learn from another person. And then for me to also pour into another person so that they can also learn what my knowledge is. So I think that would be the best wish, the best gift that I would
Yeah,
love for
so
my
let's
fans and
let's
audience.
let's frame it as something we can simply do every day
Okay.
because that's going to be a little hard to repeat. But no, you're saying the same vision. You're just expanding on it, and that's super valuable. But I'm going to tease you a little bit and say, okay, because I'm hoping my wish is that the people listening, that especially the ones that really feel this, and first of all, that they get to know you better through this wish. Right now, they have so much more, and they already did, but now even more. And of course, the people who didn't know you before are going, "Wow, Mitzi's got a really good vibe. I like her wish. I want to vibe with her wish." And so let's figure out a way before we start looking at the sciences that we can apply. Let's streamline because one thing that's important about the wish, making a wish, is that it's something positive, right? The wish is peaceful. You certainly had that nailed. And it's purposeful. We're good there. Now we make it positive. So it's what vision do we have as the outcome of this? In other words, I wish for everyone listening and everyone in my tribe or everyone in my life or everyone in the world, however, to embody this or to deliver this or to practice this or to be like that be do have moment.
I think I would wish for people to have an open mind, if that's the simplest way to say it without trying to make it more than what it is.
Well, let's give it some vision because what does an open mind look like? So, because we want to be able to have, and I don't know what cards are going to come up, but one of the cards could be visualize the wish. So let's try to do that though. What would it look like if the world, if everybody listening, like every day they could say to themselves, I wish to have an open mind so I can accept people more and find more people, find more in common with people, find people that I can love and support who love and support me. I'm putting words in your mouth and I want to do that.
No, it's okay.
You, Cosmic Wishes Show, will return wishes into cosmic wishes using science with Brownell Landrum. Also look for Brownell's TEDx talk. And Check out The Art and Science of Wishing by Brownell Landrum, now available.